What if I told you that the mandolin, a popular American folk instrument, was brought to American fame due to some good old trickery and bamboozling? In the 1800s, the Italian mandolin, very much like this one over here, was virtually unknown outside of Italy. Cut to the World Expo of 1878 in Paris. Some notable achievements were displaying the Palais du Trocadero, the completed head of the Statue of Liberty, electric lights, the telephone, megaphone, and the phonograph. There are also insanely problematic human zoos. Conferences at the expo also led to the first formulation of international copyright laws, as well as the worldwide adoption of Braille for the blind. And causing a sensation were the Estudiantes Españoles, the Spanish students, dressed in elaborate costumes and playing a variety of instruments. Student musician groups have been a long tradition in Spain since the 13th century, and these groups were called tuna, not like the fish, and even not like the word tune, but rather the legend of King Tunis of Tunisia, who is said to have been watering the streets, singing and playing. Anyways, in this group, none of the instruments played were actually mandolins. Rather, they were mostly playing the Spanish instrument, the bandurria, very much like this one here, except for mine is from the Philippines. However, as the bandurria was mostly unknown to people, many, mostly Italians, took advantage of the confusion and started their own Spanish groups, but playing mandolins instead, thinking the audience would not tell the difference. One of these Italians was Carlo Curti, who was living in America and started his own touring Estudiantes Españoles of mandolin players, going from city to city, bamboozling and dazzling the masses. He even changed his name from Carlo to Carlos. When he was eventually found out, he changed his group name to the Roman Students. By that point, it was too late and the mandolin craze in America had already begun. This cultural sleight of hand is what historians now call the mandolin craze. In the early 1900s, across the United States, mandolin orchestras popped up in nearly every major American city, and department stores began selling affordable mandolins to eager customers. And now the instrument is embedded in American culture and music, in bluegrass, folk, and even early jazz. Anyways, subscribe for more.